Oh, hey there. Grain, hops, yeast, and water. Started roughly 7,000 years ago with ancient Egyptians. People have used this combination to create something beautiful called beer. Since then, beer has continued to evolve with the rest of the world. It has become a beloved beverage since then, so beloved in fact, that the Mayflower landed on Plymouth Rock. And that was due to a shortage of beer. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Samuel Adams all had their own brewery. Today, beer is a huge global industry with several multinationals leading the way. We're going to try to find someone in this beautiful bar that knows more about beer. Alright, let's go talk to some people about beer.
No shit.
Hey, Jake. Do you happen to know anything about beer?
You know, I actually know a good amount about beer and the forces that the big beer companies have to fight through. You know, specifically the sociological, technological, economic, ecological.
Oh, so like a steep analysis.
Yeah,
oh,
political,
cool.
Exactly.
What do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I'll go through a little bit of each of them and then you can get out of my face. So sociological, in a lot of countries, drinking is just a common party thing. It's fun to do, just because of the feeling you get. But also, there's been also a social movement against drunk driving and the deaths that come from it. And so there's a constant battle between the two of those. It's technological, a lot of different changes in the production, the distribution, and the consumer experience itself. In the production itself, they do cavitation, which is some high-tech form that just extends the product lifetime, and you wouldn't be interested. And then distribution, there's a thing called Auto. He's an autonomous vehicle that drives itself pretty much, and that's a little terrifying. And that kind of affects the sociological side of things, but it just completed 120 miles and delivered 45,000 beers, so that's good for businesses in the future. And then consumer experience is just new pull tabs for opening and getting into your beer. And then of course the economic side of things, where you got your taxes, your rising imports, costs, and your inputs and packaging materials, energy costs, just boring details. And then your ecological side of things, that's where things get a little bit difficult, where 73% of our hops come from western area in the U.S., specifically California and Oregon. And lately it's been extremely hot there, and they've been breaking heat records from like 1958, I want to say. And now they have to get water from natural resources and stockpiles, which kind of affects the biosphere in general. And then political, of course, where there's laws that restrict drinking ages and purchasing ages, and also taxes themselves account for 40% of the alcohol price. So, that's pretty much all the forces.
Go.
All right, dude, that was awesome. You know a lot about beer. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
All right, we're finished here. Let's see if we can find someone else. Oh, hey, ladies. Hey, do you guys know anything about beer?
Yeah, we know a lot too. So we're experts in the Porter's 5 Forces, and specifically I know a lot about the bargaining power of suppliers, which is actually really low. As you said earlier, the main ingredients are yeast, hops, water, and malt extract, and those are some things that farmers can make all over the place. And then their other main key resources are materials to package the products and to make the products, and those are things that they can find everywhere too. So if one supplier doesn't work out, then beer companies can just move on to another. So that's why the bargaining power is low.
Yeah, so on the buyer side of things, supermarkets are a major buyer in the global beer industry, accounting for 46.3% of the sales. Buyers are also often able to negotiate prices with beer producers, and this increases buying power, which evaluates buying power as a moderate. With that of entry, many people enjoy a wide variety of beers, I being one of them, and so switching to different beers is low in cost, so many people are trying out smaller or local brews called microbreweries, and this is causing a threat on the big four key competitors.
Yeah, so a threat of substitute products. One of them is wine, and that kind of goes along with the same reasons why the craft breweries are increasing in popularity as well, because people are enjoying more like rich, flavorful, more drinks that they can sip longer, drinks with stories behind them. So a lot of people are turning towards wine. And then another threat of substitute products is marijuana. So with the legalization of cannabis in states, and Minnesota being the next one, there's been a decrease in beer sales in these states because marijuana is just a new substitute for altering your state of mind.
Awesome. Thanks, ladies. Appreciate it. You guys know a lot about beer. All right, let's go talk to someone else. I got another beer, by the way. Found someone. Hi. Do you happen to know any like the big like beer competitors, rivalry sort of deal?
Yeah, actually I do. The rivalry of existing firms in the beer industry is really high or very strong because there's a large number of competitors. Although there are many competitors, there are 3 firms that basically dominate the industry. They hold the most global market share as well. The global beer market is dominated by Anheuser-Busch InBev, which is a Belgian brewer, Saab Miller, who is a London-based brewer, Heineken, the Dutch-based brewer, and Carlsberg, which is a Danish brewer. Together, they account for 47% of the global beer market, and because they have such a big market share, they have high strategic stakes in the beer industry together. The strong rivalry has greatly impacted brand management strategies as well, and segmentation, packaging, and advertising, because they all try to differentiate each other from the competition. The different segments are premium, premium plus, popular, and light beer. Packaging is also super important in this rivalry because it reflects the brand image. There's 2 kinds of packaging. One is bottling and the second is labeling. And then advertising as well is big for companies to stay aggressively competitive. Usually it involves satirical ads where they take down their competition in a humorous way. What do we say?
As you can see, beer is one hell of an industry. Cheers.
Cheers!